afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. It's a trap. Today I will gonna plant Nepenthes seeds, and hopefully you can learn something from this video. I don't think that I am an expert when it comes to Nepenthes, but at least I can share to you what I'm doing when I'm planting seeds. So this medium is sphagnum moss and perlite, the bottom part of the mixture, and I put pure sphagnum moss toppings on top so that the newly sprouted Nepenthes seeds in the future will be able to root themselves easily with this kind of medium. So we have Meriliana Nepenthes seeds and Trunkata. This seeds is a process of different Trunkata cultivar, and I got the seeds from a co-hobbyist, Sir Shipukato. So I hope you can learn something from this. So first we're gonna plant Meriliana seeds. So it is a lot of seeds, and hopefully we can get a good germination rate percentage. And when you are planting seeds, especially Nepenthes and smaller seeds like Sanjus, it is better if you will do it at least indoor. But this time I did it outdoor because I need light on my video, because if I do it indoor it's a little bit darker inside, and I need to put all my tools and set up inside. So just to make it easier to make a video, I did it outdoor. But I'm very careful here. When I feel that there is a strong air, I try to keep it on my palm, close it, so that it will not blown by air. So what you will do next is just sprinkle it on the top of the pure sphagnum moss and make it evenly planted. You don't need to poke a hole and put the seeds in there. You just need to just sprinkle it on the top of the pure sphagnum moss. You know, I did it on the pure sphagnum moss also because this came from the live sphagnum moss cuttings. It is the lower part of the live sphagnum moss. That's why there is a little bit of chance that some of the end growth will be revived in the long run. So I like the shaded part of the growing area where there is shading net, and also some of the cover that make this setup easier to maintain. Because before I did what I did is I put a plastic cover, the shading net, and store it in the shaded area of my growing area before. But now I will just leave it open, and let's see if what will be much effective. Because I asked also Sir Shipukato, he told me that you can cover it or you just keep it as is. So that now I decided just to do it like this to make it easier for me. You know, compared to Venus flytrap propagation, for me, Nepenthes propagation and germination through seeds it's a little bit harder. I don't know, maybe because I already used on Venus flytrap, but you know, when I tried to plant those Nepenthes seeds last year, I'm really impatient to wait for them to germinate because before I don't have a lot of carnivorous plants, so every day daily I always check my sown seeds and I think it germinated after 2 weeks to 3 weeks on that time, and I get it from different source. And it's really rewarding to see that those seeds sprouted. But as it goes on, in the first stage, it has a lot of strikes or germination. Then after few weeks, the survival, the mortality of the seedling is really important. That's what I learned last time. Because if you don't give effort and time to those seedlings that just sprouted, it will just gone after few days of not watering it. That's why it's better if you will keep it on the place where there is enough humidity and moisture. And I think now it will be much better because I have a sprinkler or mister, which is battery operated, and I think it will be much easier now that I have those equipment. So now I'm putting it on their permanent place, and I think it will be there if there will be no issue or problem that we will encounter in the future. Those tray will be there for a year or two, unless we change something in the growing area. So this time I showed you how to make the setup for my Nepenthes seedlings. So it's just the same mixture, the basket method that I teach you last time. Then I just put the thin layer of live sphagnum moss, because these seeds is really precious to me, because I want to have my own propagation of Nepenthes that is seed grown, and hopefully those propagation will be a decoration after a few years in the growing area. So now I will gonna mist it or water it on top, just to make the toppings much firmer, and the seeds will stick on the sphagnum when I sprinkle it. So by the way, if you like this equipment, this sprinkler or mister, you can buy it online on Shopee. It's just around 2,000 if there's no sale, and if there is a sale on Shopee, you can get it from 1,700 to 2,000. So I don't sell this kind of stuff, but just to inform you, because it's really handy. When you buy it, it's really a good investment. So now this is Trunkata. I think it's a cross between two Trunkatas that Sir Shipukato is have, two mother plant that he has, and hopefully we can also have our own Trunkata here in the growing area. So just to give you an information, and also maybe caution, please avoid buying those plants that came from the forest or the mountains of our here in the Philippines, because if we take too much from the wild, future generation will not have chance to appreciate this kind of plants that we have. So we need to protect them, because we should be proud that we have this kind of Nepenthes here in the Philippines. The others really, like I have a friend in Myanmar. He asked me if how much is Trunkata here in the Philippines. I told him Trunkata here before is expensive, but now it's very cheap because so many people is selling it. Mostly it came from the wild, but some of the cohabis that I know, they already have propagation through cuttings. So I think it's improving, that so many people now have their own propagation of Trunkata. But at the same time, it's discouraging because of this pandemic, people need the money for them to for them also to survive, for their family needs and their personal needs. They take a chance to get wild plants and sell it online. But for those people that doing it, it's your choice. I don't blame you, but there will be sometimes, DNR and other government agencies that look on this and protect the environment. They really they really doing their job to protect the environment. And also, we don't know, maybe we have some members that already DNR from DNR. So be careful because you don't want to be on jail, and you will be fined a lot of money if you will be caught doing this. Because even you're not the one that get it from the wild, you're also a culprit that you are selling this kind of plants. So be careful, and it's better not to do related activities like this. When I've been in one of the province here in Laguna, one sitio here in Laguna, I've seen a common Nepenthes in the wild, and it's very beautiful. A Nepenthes that can grow taller than a tree. Imagine that. My Nepenthes here in the growing area, maybe not even a foot, because they are about a year or two in my care. And when I bought it, it's a seed grown from Sir Rosello, and I think it's already a year or two plants also. So the total is now it's like 4 years or 5, but they're still small. So if you get something in the wild that is, and it's a taller as a tree, so imagine that how many years it took before it reached that height. So maybe it's 10 years or more. So you're destroying a 10 years work of the nature. So I'm not being fanatic here, but just not to be part of the problem. So I heard some saying before that if you're not part of the solution, so what part are you in? You're part of the problem. So sorry if I hurt your feelings, but that's the truth. I really like nature because I'm a mountaineer. Before the pandemic, I climb mountains like Mount Pulag before, and like Batulao, in Ternate there is what you call Pico de Loro. So those mountains, they have a lot of flora and fauna that is exclusive on that area, and it's really beautiful to see those places. Just to inhale the fresh air, it's enough for a reward that you climb to couple of hours just to reach the top. So I hope you give importance to our natural resources, especially our floras and fauna in the wild, because we really need to protect them. If others don't care, even the authority, if they don't care, at least in our own way we can do something, because we cannot also blame them, because that's their decision. I cannot say something more, because maybe I will say something that it will hurt their feelings. So anyway, I hope you learned something from this video. So I hope I can learn also from your comment if you have something to add, because I'm a newbie in Nepenthes. So thank you guys for tuning to my YouTube channel. I hope and pray that you are safe in this time of pandemic. Always try to pray and be jolly, always check your plants and appreciate their beauty. And if I can do something to assist you in your hobby, please comment on the section in the comment section. Then I will answer it when I have time. So God bless guys and bye bye.